A school lunchbox debate is going viral online after one mum asked other parents to leave Oreos out of their kids' lunches, saying her daughter felt left out. But how should parents navigate those lunchbox comparisons, and just how much should we worry about what kids are eating at school? Dietitian Jemma O'Hanlon is here to break it down. Hello, Jemma. Now, it's been coined lunchbox envy. What do you make of the mum's request?
Well, look, I don't think we can compare what's in different lunchboxes. You know, kids are growing, kids are active. Their needs really depend on their age, their height, their gender, their physical activity levels. So comparison is a thief of joy, as they say. So we shouldn't be comparing what goes into lunchboxes, full stop. And I think we shouldn't be ever talking about guilt or shame when it comes to food.
No, but the thing is, kids are often comparing themselves to each other. So how should parents handle it when it comes to food?
Well, look, I think it's talking to kids around everyday foods and sometimes foods. You know, sometimes foods are okay to have. We don't have to ban them, because often if we ban them, kids will want them even more. So it's about getting that balance right. But most importantly, putting nourishing foods in the kids' lunchbox. You know, those foods, the fruits, the vegetables, the whole grains, the lean proteins, the calcium-rich snacks, they're the ones that are going to give our kids the energy and the nutrients in order to perform at their best in the classroom and on the sporting field.
Where do treats fit into a school lunchbox, do they?
Well, look, sometimes. I mean, I remember as a child, I used to have a little muffin or something from the bakery on a Friday. And that was my mum's way of giving me a little something, a little sometimes food. And I really enjoyed that. But the rest of the time, it was pretty healthy, I've got to say. So I think it's about getting the balance right. And that will be different for every child. But again, and it might be even having some of those sometimes foods on weekends, you know, going out for ice cream or something fun like that. So it really will depend on the family. But it's about getting that balance right in your family and with your kids.
What about when kids come home from school and they complain that they don't get certain foods when their friends do?
Yeah, and again, I remember I had the banana in the lunchbox every day, and I always used to want to trade my banana for my friend's roll up, and it never happened. I was never successful. But I think it comes back to there's no good or bad foods. It's just around the frequency that we enjoy these foods and getting a balance of those core food groups. You know, think the rainbow. And I'd really invite parents to get the kids involved in packing their lunchbox. You know, put out some nice, delicious, healthy options and get your kids to decide what they would like to have.
Dietitian Jemma O'Hanlon, thank you for the advice.
Thanks for having me.